Talk to me, talk to me, let me talk to you. Talk your issue, talk your ish. Listen to me in the spiritual. Open your eyes and your ears. Listen to me spiritually. Open your eyes and your ears. Talk your ish. Talk about your issue that is busy eating you inside your heart. Khuluma inkinga yakho nanoma ikulimata enhlitweni. Vula inhlito yakho, khuluma mvotsa sekumnyama eveni. Khuluma kumnyama phela seningizimu.
Story behind your story.
Yes, sir.
Hello, my name is Jay Stories in Turkey. Ish, the story behind your story by Fito. Back again with another video. Jayam, welcome to the show.
Tanko.
Umnandi.
Ankren.
Yeah, so mfana, tell us about you, yourself, nje ukuthi wena ubani, yabo, uqhamukaphi, yabo imvelaphi yakho and all of that, yo.
My name is Umtobisi Mdlovu, but in the poetry industry, I'm well known as Umnikazi Wepeni. I'm doing poetry. I'm also doing acting and other stuff. A lot of things that I'm doing.
Damn, dog. So I art vele into yakho kren.
Yes, I'm proud in art.
So for when like yabo, like when did like the poetry bug like bite you, young tall? Like ukuthi like ube interested ukuthi like ngishaye poetry and all of that, dog. When was it?
I remember it was 2016. I was trying to find something to hid from my father's death because yabona without the time, impilo is not that good as cheater. So
Yeah,
you
yeah,
need
yeah.
someone who's a male who understand like if ukula uba umuntu onjani, what you gonna experience. So I was trying to find something to heal after the death of my aunt, and then I found poetry on 2018. When I was doing grade 8, I found the love of poetry. Where I coming from? I'm coming from Pumalanga and Komazi, where I come from, in the place called Mangweni, but I was born at Zwedi, Shani and Elsprit.
So mfana like as much as usho ukuthi like you're trying to find something ukuthi ezokusiza ukuthi uhile and all of that, you understand? I want to know ukuthi expanele kanjani for wena, you understand? Did it really work for you or
For the first time when I was studying it was so hard. It was so hard because I didn't have support. I didn't know people who are closer to me or who are proud in this industry that would support me. But when time goes by, in my area where I come from, the talent has developed. Many people understood what is poetry because the time I started a long time ago, can say close to 10 years ago, people did not understood what is poetry in my hood. They do not know what is poetry until I make some of them, maybe my friends and my guys that I used to chill with them in the street, and then they ask me, then I give them more information about poetry and everything, and then they even saw me maybe doing acting, like because I also have a company, or I can say agency, where I running like acting and other. We are doing short stories and also series.
so mfana as much as uba explainele kaslak, you understand? I want us to like define it like the simplest way. What is poetry, dog, for you?
Poetry for me is whereby you express your feelings through something you see in a community, or you express the thing that you had experienced in life. Sometimes you are heartbroken. Sometimes being a poet is so hard and being so easy. Like think about, you are in the month of love, that is February, you are heartbroken, and then your fans are demanding more of love poem, but you're heartbroken. You need to adjust in that level, and then when you adjust in that level of being in love, is whereby you can also relate to them. Is whereby you can entertain your fans, because not all the time you need to go by what you feel. Sometimes you must hear
emotions.
stories from your fans, what they are going through, and then you sit down and write with them. Sometimes when you are doing even a drama, when we are writing script there behind the scenes, we like look the things that are happening in the community. We do not just do things the way we like. We share the ideas with people and say, oh, as here in the community, what thing you see it is a problem, or what thing we can appreciate a good thing that is happening around here.
Wow, man, that's so deep, though. So I want to understand that we were talking about some of the things like and then when you said you don't fear anything before shoot, you understand? You don't
Yes.
fear anything, like you talk about everything, you understand?
Yes.
Because like if like I heard you correctly, would say like you don't focus on the past.
Yes.
Yeah, I understand, because there's nothing for you in the past. So like, can you like explain like that what's the word I'm looking for? But you tola musangiti. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
To explain what, sorry again.
To explain why when don't you focus on the past, you understand? Some because like one may dispute and say you actually need your past to go forward. You understand?
For me, it does not work like that. Reason being, it does not work like that, because the past is the past. There are things that happen in the past that will drag you down, that will make you not to focus in the future. Like, let me make an example. You are going something. Let's take, you are having an opportunity to become, to blow up, like in what you are doing, in the craft that you are doing. But if you are busy focusing on what people said when you were started, let me make an example. I'm doing poetry. The time I started poetry, people did not understood poetry. People were busy teasing me about those things. If now I get an opportunity to go somewhere behind a big screen like this broadcast, you see, if I say to myself, they say to me I'm bad, I'm whack, you understand? So that thing will drag me down. That's why I don't look in the past, I look in the future in order to focus.
Wow, man. So tell us about your relationship with the record label, Shongwe. Your relationship with the Shongwe Music Records.
To tell you the truth, the Shongwe record labels is whereby I started my career of recording. It was 2020. I released one EP with them. The time I released an EP with them, I haven't started working with them. I was just going to a studio and pay my money. I was not a member there. Whereby, when I remember very well, it was 2021 under Shongwe Records. 2021 under Shongwe Records is whereby I signed a deal. Things go like that way.
Yeah.
I remember I pay I think a registration fee. After that, I haven't recorded anything with them until today. I haven't recorded anything. I won't lie to you. I firstly recorded an EP that contains 4 poems. I remember very well. That was my first recording poems in my entire career of poetry, understand? So Shongwe record label, there were problems then there, like my producer was on me too much, but not, you see, sometimes maybe I didn't know that the producer did not understood poetry or having passion to work on the craft of poetry, understand? That's why maybe we finally reached there. I can say I'm no longer a member because I'm doing my things on my own. Yes, I'm studying my thing on my own. The person who I only work with now is currently Shia Prince Koza. I'm working with him on drama, on poetry and everything. He also sometimes edits one of my poems, but currently I'm developing of creating my own things, like producing, mastering my own, on my own.
Wow, in terms of like performing and delivering about your poetry, like some abanye abantu bane stage fright nani when like awuzange uhlangabezane like nama challenges anjalo like when you were starting.
Yeah, I had a lot of stage fright. There was one of my sisters here in the industry called Temave. She's currently at Johannesburg. So Temave assisted me a lot, like to see, like train me. Like, oh, my brothers, like this, like this. There are those people in this industry who find they are not jealous of you. They want to see you growing up. I remember one of the good days, Temave just invited me at her home. At her home, they were doing all lobola negotiation. So is where I mastered, is where I started to not have stage fright because of her. I'm here today because of her. I even attended competitions, like entering in many competitions with her. Another one she won, you understand? Another one she did not won. she motivated me a lot. There are a lot of poets and poetess. I can come from Poetess Landa and a lot of poets where I come from, Komas. So there are a lot of them who motivated me, who say like, when you stand in front of people, don't be scared to look people in the eyes. Just give them love. Even if it's a poem like in the funeral, you need for them to feel what you feel inside. Even you can say you are coming from your girlfriend and then you are going to perform to a funeral. You need to adjust in that level. Is that the thing they taught me?
Wow.
You are going to the funeral you recently attended. You are going to the wedding you recently attended the funeral of your loved one. You need to go there the wedding. Be happy with them. You will focus on your things where you come from after the performance. Don't dare like a performance disturb you on what you are going through. Like I said to you before, like let's take your heartbroken. They dump you today, and then you find out after maybe 4 hours you need to go and perform to the wedding celebration. You need to adjust in that level. You need to forget that they broke my heart. You need to adjust in that in such a way that you can say, oh, okay, I need to put this and this and this. Even the poem must be nice. Like maybe there you can find one of your soulmates. You don't know. After you broke your heart, it won't happen to me like that. So they broke my heart. After that, I go and attended some wedding. I perform. By Arakel.
Take us through what happened. What happened?
To tell you the truth now, I don't remember very well. It was around 2021 or 2020. I was going to one of the weddings where I was like around 11 p.m. at night. They told me, this thing of me and you, it won't work. Yeah, I don't like you. You are too much famous. When I'm going with you, like many people created you, so something like that.
Wow.
I said, okay.
That's the reason.
Yeah, I told me like that. It's like, okay, me, I don't have a problem. Like, no, why? Let us talk. No, if a person does not want, I just leave her and then go. And then she just say to me, no problem. And then I was heartbroken.
Yo.
I called
Can
one.
imagine.
I don't remember this poem. A poet I called, say, my brother, can you please go and replace me in that event? Because I'm not good. And say, what happened? And then I tell him the story and say, no, that thing is so small. Just go and perform there. I'm proud of you. You are going to do that. Just go and perform that. Say, how?
Mara, maybe it takes a lot of preparation, eh? Because it's hard for especially for me. I don't think I would manage to just go there. You understand? Heartbroken and all of that. You understand?
Yeah, I was heartbroken and say, I don't have a choice. One
it's
thing
your
that
work.
the one thing I'm going to do is just I'm going to say, okay, let me do this because I have passion about it. Then before I get out of house, I just prayed and then, hey, may you please do me like a favor so that I can do this. You understand? After that, I went there. Perform. After performance, I go outside because it was like a hall. Then I go outside. When I reached there outside, I was like crying. Then Arakel approached me, like not crying, like the tears. You see, I was crying. Then girl asked me, say, it's so painful because he said to me, you are doing your things good. Congratulations. You are going so far. I said, okay, thank you so much. But he sees like I'm not happy, but I recently performed a poem that requires me to be happy. That's what the reason.
The energy is not matching.
And then I told her, and then after that, okay, don't worry. Just take my number, maybe we can contact. After that, he invited me to a dinner in the nearest mall. So after that, we started our relationship.
Wow, man. So since vele une passion engaka for poetry, like are you open to like teaching other people ukuthi poetry kanjani and all of that, you know, the do's and don'ts?
You see, though the younger fishes in the industry, because I won't say I am big, but I can say I've been through a lot in this sport since from 2016.
You've earned your stripes.
Yeah. So like there was this girl who I was trying to teach. Even now, my heart does not heal about her because I was trying to teach her, and then she thought that I wanted to date with her. You see some other people when you want to assist them, they think like you want to date with them. Like, okay. Then I told myself, no, I'm no longer assisting this girl. Reason being, because she thinks like she thinks like I want to date with her, but I'm not there. You understand? I even feature her on one of my dramas we created with my company that I'm working with. You see. So after that, I'm trying. Like there is my other brother from where I come from called Nkunze Mnyama, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, my brother. I also motivate him a lot. Like, okay, my brother, do like this, do like this, do like this. But me, I was taught by a lot of people, especially thanks to all poets that contributed to where I am. Like today, supporting me since I was young. Poetess Land. There are many of them. This reader poet. There are many of them. Tsako the poet, Fifi. There are many. Like there are many poets that supported me. Sigo, I can count. There are many where I come from.
Wow.
So everyone, like I want to thank them.
Contributed, yeah.
Because maybe we are going to poetry conference, we are going to competition. They are there. They are there to support us. I remember last competition I entered, so they were there for me to support me.
Wow, man. So, Nguzile Futhi, you don't drink. Is it because of Christianity or it's one of your beliefs? Good to know, man.
Yeah, for me, for the first time, it was one of my belief. After that, you know, people who do not drink, like many of them are Christians, like me. Then, because of Christianity, is whereby you can say, okay, I don't drink. I might post like I'm at, maybe I can make it with a big, well-known tavern you see in the town. Then I'm there. I'm there to perform and go home. Like I'm there. I don't mind performing in a tavern. Like, okay, I perform and then I go. Because I must
You don't criticize.
No, even in your room with your girlfriend, I don't mind. Reason being, I'm working, I have passion about this and I'm looking for man. Yes.
Wow, the aim is man.
The aim is man.
So we see Futhi good to like you stand against like a GBV for men, you know. Tell us more about that.
Yo, GBV, this topic sound interesting because one of the poem about GBV is coming this week. I had recorded it. Like everything is fine. I had mastered it on my own. No one assisted me. Like only my bro just borrowed me a laptop since I didn't have a laptop, but currently I have it. Like my bro borrowed me a laptop and then I recorded it with my equipment that I have. So like a GBV, like you see a lot of men I do not take taken serious. They craft of a lot of men. Do not take them serious. Like maybe a man is abused by a woman, you understand? They are laughing at him, like we laugh at him, like say, yeah, uparu, like that, ekas, we are like that. Even men do not want to come out and speak.
Men won't come out.
Yeah, a lot of them do not. Even they come out, they are laughing at them. You understand? Okay, yeah, you can't pretend by.
Why is that though? Is it because of the society as phila kuyo or sinjalo nje thina nje ukuthi like men don't cry?
Well, like the way I understand, lento yamoshika dala, like from abokokwethu abomkhulu wethu. Ngibo angasho ukuthi bayimosha because they created even isisho esithi indoda ayikhali. And then if ngisibuza ukuthi indoda ayikhali, indoda ayisiya umuntu na. Indoda ayinayo igazi like a woman, because there are not many differences like from a girl, you understand, and a boy, not many differences. A men are weak on their side. We also know that now cheat and I'm cheat. We are weak on our own. You understand? We are weak. Reason being, I can say we are weak. You see, even we can be abused. We can sick like that. Many men today are committing suicide. Reason being, it's just because they do not want to come out. Even the government, it takes women serious. I think the right that was given to women are compressing men down. Like compressing. We can say today, let me make an example. Let's take I drink alcohol. I'm going to the tavern. I meet with a woman. Then I sweep her. Then we're going to the house. When we wake up and say I want 5,000, otherwise I'll go to police station and I tell them you raped me. When the police reach at you, they do not want to talk to you. They are taking you jail. You are going to spend 15 years at jail because of one night.
Just one night.
Because of one. That's why men, the sight of men does not want to be here like here in South Africa. I don't know what is the problem.
What must we do for men who like bars ama voices with, you understand? Amaskhala kuzwakala in terms of like GBV.
For me, I'm using a poetry. Like I said, I have a poem coming very soon. Like yabo ngikhuluma namachita. My wish with the poem like must be broad, like the whole country, the whole world, so that there are those men who must come out. Ama organization that support men, like they must come out in a community whereby you can chill as amachita sikhulume ngeenkinga esibukana na. Like amachita angazi angena ispirits abafazi, like uthola amachita ahleli eshop like ayakhuluma ngambona nje shathi umfazi usi iyo lento esimoshayo samachita futhi we start ispirits ani samacheri start ispirits samacheri. It's okay, like siyahlebana sihlele emandiyeni like bakuhleba usaqhamuka kule amajitha lawo siyabulala na kwathini into ekumele yenziwe like ukuthi sibe right song ukuthi siyamajitha supportane like okay semjitha okay so meaning like I have a lot of secret as a poet. I'm not only a poet, like I'm a motivational speaker, like because I speak in front of people. I'm a teacher also. I need to teach people. Many people come to me and say, hey, Umnikazi, it's like, please assist me. Like, okay, I'm going through this and this and this and this, and say to them, okay, according to my own opinion, like I'm not taking your decisions, like what you must do, but
I'm not telling you what to do.
This way. You will take your decision. I don't want to take decision for you. You understand? Like the thing of being loved with a girl, like they are looking like some of the things that make men to be abused, like when you approach a girl and say, "Hey, I love you," like the girl in her ears is hearing like, okay, they are employing me. After a week and say, oh, can I have 300? I want to fix
it's
my
payday
nails.
now.
Yeah, it's like a payday. I was like, chok. But me, I don't have that bad luck of meeting those kind of girls that say they want to pay. I only have a luck to meet with good girls in terms of money. They may be better on other things, but
what are some of the red flags should like a man look out for in terms of like abogela banjalo babheki payday? Because some of us we don't see, you understand? Bayazifihla lezi zinto ukuthi ubona sobona nawe ukuthi ngisemasimbeni phela manje.
others won't tell you like we need money. Others will do like this, okay. Yeah, maybe please buy me some chips, understand? That way they're getting something they want. Maybe please buy me like a hair. You see, there are those popular hair that I won't mention this day. It's like they are installing it and stuff. You will find a girl like one thing we can see like is asamachit. When you approach a girl, the first thing mina igama lokuqala a girl ayikhulumayo kimi yilo elenzani elinkhombisa ukuthi what kind of a girl. Even you can pretend as if you love me so much, I can see for the first time ngikhuluma nawe,
First
like,
impression is the only impression.
like sawubona, and then you say njani, like they you see I see,
Okay,
we're gonna have a problem. May I please have a number? What you want to do with it? Like, okay, and say, okay, no problem.
I bet.
Me, when a girl is doing like that to me, I just leave. Some others will tell you, I was testing you, whatever, and say, I don't deal with this kind of people.
Is this an examination?
No, we are not in an exam here. We want to build a relationship. And then I ask that person, what is the meaning of relationship? If you say I was in a test. If they say there must be a test before a relationship, many things won't work. Like me and you, we won't be here because of our parents. Our parents said, you see, supported each other, you see, to reach here. Yeah.
Wow, man. In terms of like poetry, do you think it's like poetry or underrated?
Yeah, it's underrated.
Why?
Where I come from. And the emotional yithi kuqala ama artists like ngasho ukuthi ama poet asithathi serious icraft yethu. Like ama poets if angathatha I serious craft yawo, we will go far away. Like where I can comment where I come from in the province where I come from, like Mpumalanga. You see, Mpumalanga is one of a richest province in terms of talent, but we are compressing each ourselves. If I see today like you, brother, ukhiphe ini EP, next week ufuna ukhiphe EP. Like we are in a competition. If you keep singing, I can share when in your social media platforms. But when if you keep singing, if you support, ganja, you must work together in this industry.
Hand in hand.
Yeah. Even you belong into another record label or I'm independent or I belong into another record label, we must have a relationship that we're pushing this craft forward. Before it department or other departments of sports, arts and culture recognizes us, we must first recognize ourselves. We must take serious our work. Namuhla ayikuthi poetry kusasuphumile poetry awusayenza poem jiki after that uzwe Umnikazi Wepeni ukhiphe enye hit ye poem now so ufuna ukubuyela it does not work like that.
Yeah,
we must work hand in hand. We must learn nok appreciate abanye if baphumelele. If I see you in TV biggest TV show, I must appreciate you, say brother you're doing great. Your work is good. If I want to also reach here, I must ask, how did you do it?
Ish. The problem we don't ask.
How did you do it? And then I assist like, okay, like I did this. Like there is other biggest radio station in Mpumalanga. A lot of my bros in the poetry industry were interviewed there. I was having that heavy heart and say how they did it. Like one day I say no, I do not want to market myself. My work will market itself. Like and say to them, like I asked them, my brother, how did you reach them? Said, oh, they just called me. And I said to myself, oh, one day they will call me if my work reaches into their faces.
Yeah.
So it's like that. Like I asked, how do you reach there? You won't die.
Do you think like it's one of our problems as black people sabukbuza? Because like lento kodukisho manje ngiyarealize ukuthi siyasaba ukubuza vele in terms of like eklasini or useshop ukabona like usaba nje ukubuza ukuthi lento le imali just nje ukuthi uthola usizo lento le ispane fast but thina sibuzi.
Yeah, ngasho ukuthi thina siyasaba ukubuza. Reason being we are scared to ask. Like sithatha ngathi abantu bazosithatha ngathi siyahlanya or something. Kana ayikho njalo lento is like what lento sithola usizo kwathini. If I ask you like today I ask you where is the way to the shop, like you show me go this side and then mangifike shop like next time or the next day I'll go alone knowing where's the shop. Like ngeke ngisalahle because I have like even I started poetry, I didn't knew like there were this thing of recording poem, playing it. I thought poetry on write books, you read these books. But I asked and then I got information. So they assisted me.
Wow. Yeah. How do you see poetry evolve? Yeah? Especially in South Africa.
Yeah?
Poetry, how do you see it evolving?
Poetry this time around from according to my ngendlela ngiviwa ngayo ne from 2020 poetry like bantu bayithatha serious. Like even in my hood they know poetry. They can tell you okay we know. They can even come to me, did you know this kind of a poem made from my other brother or brothers or sisters? Say okay I know it. Like okay no problem. You understand. So poetry is a good thing currently. It's going so far. Spirit season. But we must fix this. Kwamele senzeni assistane kuze sonke siyembili.
Eish, sizane man. What advice would you give like aspiring like poets and all of that? Abafuna nje ukufika kulomkhakha yangithola. Yeah, ungabatshela uthini nje mawaba advise.
It's not easy to start, but once to start uzobona ukuthi there is a way. It's not easy. Like to take a step, even nasendlini. Endlini kungaba abantu bokugcina ukukusupporta craft yakho. Ngaba abantu bokugcina ngcinci ungasupporta ngisho ubomakhelwane wakho. But endlini ukuthatha serious if they see you are someone.
Okay, so good manje, so pushile.
Yeah, maybe usobuya ke nempupho endlini futhi uyibeka ngaleyo poetry is whereby maybe they can see. At that time ngaba ngibo bokuqala endlini ukuthi bakusupport, understand, to go far. So this thing is different. Like I can say it's different. Like you have to understand on your own. Okay, it's like this. It's like this.
More understand okuzoba better.
Yeah, you must accept everything. Even they insult you, they're doing what to you. Just accept.
What are other misconceptions you've heard about poetry?
There are a lot of them. Some of them they say poetry does not have man. Others but poetry is just for Bali Sanje ubala ngenkinga yakho sokuborekile. Others but uswela something yokuyikhuluma.
Others but I'm a poet like yiba abantu aba depressed nje.
Asikho depressed. And I can count a lot of poets are happy in relationships. But because of our fans, sometimes we are forced, which is to release something like this. Sometimes ngiyahlala nabantu bang advise like okay mnikazi yabo when you can do this topic it can fit. Okay, then I can sit down like investigate with that thing they are talking about. So it's like that.
Can you perform like Nyana, just nje piece Nyana, memorable one for us nje, for our listeners nje?
Oh, I can say poetry. Okay, I can perform. That thing is not much. I can say much, but because I've been through the poet, I'm already you know like I'm always ready for anything. Understand? So it's been a while in this relationship. It's been a while in this relationship.
This is a performer like
After.
yeah.
All right. Wanya goes, but we need to take it.
Then trying to look silent, not too bad.
No, okay. So Mfana, your 5 favorite poets.
My favorite poet, like South Africans.
Even like a poet.
A poet.
Even
First of all, I can come from my role model Uzam Kofi. Then second one, I can count Poetess Landa from Kumazi, where I come from. Like the third one, I can say there are a lot of them, so that's why I can say who I understand the most, because all of them I understand. Like the third one, we have Umnikazi Wepeni. Like there are a lot of them, and then fourth one there is Temav, and then fifth one there is Mbali Mbonge Notando from where I come from.
Wow, man. So, in closing, I want to know what's in 5 years' time as Umnikazi, where do you want to see yourself in the career yako?
In 5 years' time, I want to build something big in the industry. So one thing, anything, not all of things, just to support, like yako, to subscribe, everything. Like you're okay. Izongenzani assist ukuthi ngibe broad, you understand. I want to see myself having good in poetry, like opening something, maybe facility whereby I will assist upcoming poets or people who have passion about poetry, who want to know poetry, understand, to support them in their craft, like to advise them. Although I'm not the best, but with them I can be the best.
Wow, man.
We need to assist each other in this industry. If we assist each other, everything will be good.
Wow, man. Thanks for coming to the show, my brother.
Thank you so much.
It's been amazing having you, Joe.
Yeah. The last thing I can shout out to my brothers back there where I come from. Shout out to Nkosazane from Fandal Bay where I stay. Shout out to Sia Prince Koza. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to my fam, Komazi Drama Creations. Shout out to every fam who is watching. Shout out to the fans who are watching outside there. Shout out to everyone who like me. Shout out, even you didn't know me, today you know me. Where I come from, what passion I have about poetry. So you know me. Shout out to you. Thank you for watching again for me. It's been a while not getting such an opportunity. Thank you for Tokyo Ish, you know, like broadcast to give me this opportunity.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to everyone who assisted me in this industry. I won't forget you, like Young Z from Shongwe Records where I started. Shout out to you, my brother. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity. One assist and poetry. To abantu baqala ukuzwa ipoetry emnandi nge-production yakho. So thank you so much. I thank you so much kushonge music record, and I'm looking forward to work with them again. So it's in my heart to work with them again. So thank you everyone who's watching from Ekasi and Komazi and Kumakon. There are a lot of big artists coming there, like Omar Rumba Peach or Khalil Harrison or Meet ST. So there are many of them. So shout
a lot
out
of
to
talent, man.
yeah, shout out to them. So there are a lot of talent where I come from. I can say brothers and sisters in this poetry industry, acting and music industry, let us push together. Let us assist each other.
Wow, man.
You won't die by sharing the link of someone someone work. You won't die. Just share, and then we will blow up together. If I blow up and I feature you, you also blow up.
Sure.
So let us assist each other. Is that thing I can say?
Okay. Social media platforms, where do we follow you in terms of booking and all of that, Yabo?
Social media platform, you can get me on Facebook. It's Umnikazi Wepeni. You'll see. I'm the only Umnikazi Wepeni. When you see others, they are fake. I can't. So that name is so much unique. Like Umnikazi Wepeni, you can go even on TikTok, Umnikazi Wepeni, RSA05. You can even go to Instagram, Umnikazi Wepeni, RSA05. So even on WhatsApp, I'm available. I don't boutique me now. Like you can also text me on 0834474738. But we are born, you must have time because I'm also a human. In terms of booking, you can also DM me on Facebook, WhatsApp, or Instagram, or you can call me on these numbers 0834474730 or 071-353-4886. It's Umnikazi Wepeni. Mina ngithi asiqhube soyibona embili abaphile abantu empalweni. The reason I'm saying that asiqhube soyibona embili, this life is too hard. It's like let us keep on pushing it. We'll see the future, you'll see what the future holds. And then abaphile abantu empalweni, let people healed by what I write. So it's that thing I can say.
Wow, man. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Umnikazi Wepeni. I go by the name of J Stories, Bafithu Pansola Skinny Genie, the modern age Pansola. Tanko means thank you. Na Kentango. Be sure. Please follow us, Senya Kotla these days. Please follow us on all of our social media platforms and take your issue yonke indawo. Tanko na Kentango. Be sure. Yeah? Oh, yeah. Hudaba. Hudaba bafithu. If nifuna vele ukusipara nani yabona siphuza kamnandi. Bona nje ngiqedile drink yami already. Hudaba bafithu. Our studios are here. Tanko means thank you. Na Kentango. Be sure. Yo, akashisa fitha khona late fan.
Talk to me, let me talk to you. Talk your issue, talk your ish. Listen to me in the spiritual. Open your eyes and your ears. Listen to me spiritually. Open your eyes and your ears. Talk your ish. Talk about your issue that is busy eating you inside your heart. Khuluma inkinga yakho nanoma ikulimata enhlitweni. Vula inhlito yakho. Khuluma mvotha sekumnyama eveni. Khuluma kumnyama kulela seningizimu Afrika. Khuluma mvotha sekumnyama phela eningizimu Afrika. Khuluma mvotha phela emavotha sekaqekelwa phasi sekubuka besifazane. Khuluma mvotha. Talk your issue, talk with me, talk to me, my guy. In this earth, there are a lot of things that are going on. Each and every day, there are many people who are committing suicide. Open your eyes, open your heart, and open your eyes. Just look at me. talk to me, don't be scared. Khuluma ndoda, phumela ngaphandle ngoba sesiyafa isizwe phela sakaZulu. Khuluma ndoda ngoba phela wonke malanga sihlala singcwaba phela amadoda ngokusibulala ngenxa yabafazi. Khuluma ndoda inkinga yakho nanoma uyakhala khala phela kukhaleke ukuthi indoda ayikhali la kimi akusebenzi. Khuluma nami ndoda, siyakhala isizwe, siyaphela isizwe. Khuluma ndoda simamele, khuluma ndoda simamele. Ilona liphimbo lakhe Umnikazi Wepeni. Asichube soyibone embili abaphile bante embhalweni. Dear Sithandwa sami, dear my love, Nzamvokati imbali yami leqhakata nasebusika. Dear Sithandwa sami, wena muhle Sithandwa sami, uvuselela lo wami umphefumulo. Itolo ngithe ngilala wavele weta emaphusheni wami phela ude ubambe timbali ungiphatona tibovu phela njengengadi letikhombisa lithambo lwami nawe Sithandwa sami. Dear my love, wena umuhle Sithandwa sami, kanjalo mangubuka uloku uyawuvuselela umphefumulo wami phela. Ey, ngabe ngimumvweta imali nje, ngabe ngivele ngifumela bomalume kini bayongiqelela wena njengesihlobo lesinhle utawuhlala ekhaya. Magceke asekhaya phela seka lokhu sekangqolile phela. Ngisho namake emadola kasaqini ukuthi ashanyele emagceke, so udzinga wena Sithandwa sami. Sonzela kimi Sithandwa sami, ngifuna kuhamba nawe kule ndlela yelithambo. Ungabanaki laba phela bazidlela umona bakhuluma kabi ngami nawe. Ngifuna kuhamba nawe, ngifuna kukwanga Sithandwa sami. Yathi wena Sithandwa sami umuhle, uthi noma uhambe endleleni ushiye amabhotsa nemaqhegu abutana wopha ngisho nemajaha kuthi yakabani lemvombi agcina phemvulana wopha kuthi lemvombi yakabani kulela khaya phela wena umuhle Sithandwa sami. Yathi nginenhlanhla yokutfola wena ngoba maningi majaha la kufunako phela mine Sithandwa sami wena umuhle. Yathi ngitiva ngiyinkosi empilweni yakho phela wena sofanana nendlovukade enhlitweni yami Sithandwa sami. Hlala nami ngihlale nawe phela mina ngeke ngisabanaka labanye, yebo bengidlala nabo kadzeni phela mina sengifuna kuhlala nawe Sithandwa sami. Hlala nami phela wena umuhle, langa liphuma ekuseni phuma la ngasikothe. Wena umuhle langa selishone intshonalanga phela buhle bakho phela bufanana netinkanyeti ebusuku ngisho nenyeti ayibambi ngebuhle la kuwe Sithandwa sami. Hlala nami ngihlale nawe, wena uyangijabulisa umphefumulo wami. Ngitiva uyinkosi phela, ngitiva ngiyinkosi uma ngihleli nawe ulele esifubeni sami phela. Ey Sithandwa sami, sesicoca ngetelitsambo phela Sithandwa sami, wena umuhle akekho lofanana nawe phela wena. Itolo ufike wangichazela ngaleli thambo phela nami ngaqhazeka ngagcina nawe ngakuchazela phela ngale ndlela ngikuthandza ngayo phela wena. Thandzekile phela wasenhlitweni yami phela, elithamveni bese ngilahle emathemba wena wafike wawavuselela. Yatini Sithandwa sami, wena umuhle uyangijabulisa dali. Uma ngibuka emehlweni nje uvuselela leli thambo kimi, ngitiva ngimkhulu phela uma ngihamba nawe endleleni kufanana nokuthi ngihamba nendlovukati phela ngisho ingilosi imbala ayibambi ngebuhle la ku Sithandwa sami. Hlala nami ngihlale nawe wena umuhle Sithandwa sami, uyawuvuselela lo wami umphefumulo. Ngithi nanoma ekhaya nje bangikwadisile ngifika kuwe ngifole injabulo ngikhohlwe ngato tonke tinkinga lengeke ngibukana nato. Wena uyayijabulisa ile yami inhlitiyo Sithandwa sami. Ngithi noma ngihamba indleleni ngitiva ukuthi cha ngiyathamva mina, ngize ngibe neligqabho lokuthi cha ngiyathamva inzamvokati lenhle phela. Phuma la ngasikothe langa lelaphuma etule nitsabe nitela ibombo ngisho empumalanga lapho lekuphuma khona lilanga. Buhle bakho bufanana nekuphuma kwelanga uma liphuma ekuseni liyawushona nsambama. Lalela Sithandwa sami, mina ngifuna kuhlala nawe ngihlale nawe phela. Ngifuna kuvela nawe kumabonakudze basibukele kudze phela ngileti famoni lebetfuna kusibona sesifile kopha kutawufatona nganembeza phela Sithandwa sami. Hlala nami ngihlale nawe, ngifuna kuba nawe kule ndlela yelitsambo phela. Mina sengikhathele kudlala ngale timbo phela mina kuwe sengibuke emshado. Uma ubuke kudlala cha, uma ucabanga ukuthi utangishiya cha, la kimi ulahlile phela utawuhlala la kimi uthanda ungathandzi phela. Utangitsandza ngengani noma ungangithandzi Sithandwa sami. Hlala nami ngihlale nawe sijabulisane kule ndlela yelitsambo phela. Baningi labasifela mona abafuna kusibona siwile. Singabajabulisi Sithandwa sami, akube yimvo lenhle phela sithandzane kule yelitsambo phela Sithandwa sami. Ey sengiphelelwa ngiso nasikhathi phela kodwa imagama kapheli. Bathi tindzaba kupheli liphelele embhedzeni, leyami nawe sesizoyicedzela embhedzeni. Sithandwa sami, leli liphimbo lakhe esithandwa sakho Umnikazi Wepeni asiqhube soyibona impilo abaphile abantu embhalweni.